This is just going to be a short demonstration on sticky hands and flow of joint locks. And we're going to use sticky hands to do that. And the way I learned to do sticky hands was one hand outside, one hand inside. You sort of form a ball. You move in and out, keeping that ball, always keeping contact with the other person's hand. You move in and out, trying to reach through that person without losing contact. The other person, on their part, will try and deflect you and reach through your defense. So when we do this, I like to stand with, let's say with the left foot forward. I have one hand out, one hand in. This way, there. So what we're going to do is we're going to sort of make this move in here, reach through in any way we can. We want to trap, we want to be able to push through, and we may want to go into a joint lock. If we can do that, we're actually blending two different methods of sticky hands. There we go. Can you take that particular lock and reverse it? So if I go into this lock here, can you reverse that lock? And one of the ways of doing this, go ahead and put me in a lock here, is to continue the motion. Now we go from sticky hands to push hands. We're actually pushing that person away. We can transition from that very effortlessly. The purpose of doing this, sticky hands, is to, oops, sorry, is to learn to flow with the other person and read what they're doing. So when I try to move through this person here, try and leverage them or unbalance them in any way I can, by doing so, I can read their responses and react better. And the whole idea here is to, when they try and get through your guard, don't be there. Be somewhere else. Turn aside. Let them flow. Let them flow past you. Now, try this with your eyes shut. You'll actually find a much better response when you close your eyes. By doing that, you're not relying on sight anymore, you're relying strictly on feel. And that's when you start to really learn what you're doing. Nice. So there you have it. It's a short little demonstration on it. Do that for about 10 minutes. You find your shoulders very, very sore. Your legs will be sore. Your back will be sore. And the reason for this is because you're actually trying too hard. You learn to relax, conserve your energy, and just let happen what's going to happen. But in terms of avoiding the contact, instead of trying to fight it, don't be there. Let it go. When he tries to reach through my guard, first thing I want to do is deflect. Now, if I take this concept of deflection and take it a step further, he reaches in, I deflect, I've got a joint lock. Simple to do. I don't have to grab. Basically, I'm trapping. He tries to grab me. Okay? This is my response. I'm going to deflect. I'm going to redirect, but I'm not going to fight it. If I fight it, I'm wasting energy. I'm losing the concept of what sticky hands is all about, which is flow. Everything we do in this respect is a matter of feel and a more natural response to an attack. Notice when he moves in, I flow. I don't try and fight him. I let him go. If he pushes and my hands are down, the whole idea here is to not be there. Yeah? Now, if I can take that same move and go into a joint lock, I've not only conserved my energy, I've redirected him to a position he doesn't want to be in, and it's all done without any effort at all on my part. I'm not expending much in the way of energy.
That's fine.
So there we have it. It's just flow. That's all there is to it. I'm not particularly good at it. At least, in my opinion, there are people who are much better than me. But I understand the principles of it, and that's the important thing. Understand the principles. You get better with time. The more you do it, the better you get, the more relaxed you get. And for my part, I find myself very relaxed now. I don't have the reaction speed or timing that I used to have. That part doesn't bother me. For the most part, the average person on the street is not going to be nearly as fast or as relaxed or as comfortable as somebody who's trained in this. That's something to remember. You don't have to be an athlete. You just have to have enough training to do the job and do it well.